Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to City of Gangsters. Was gonna let it play a couple of turns, but well, I got a whole bunch of these things popping up on the screen, so I figured I'd come right back in and show you here. Crew member Marjorie got herself a street name now. She's the only made woman we got, or made man even. She's the only made person we got. All right, and if you're not familiar with that terminology, basically in a gang, when you're a made guy or a made person or a made man, whatever you want to call it, to be made means you've killed somebody. All right, so hey. Look, Marjorie, Scarface, kind of like it. Yeah, I think we could maybe make that work. Yeah, Marjorie's gonna be Scarface. That's what it says. We got a postcard here. It says your respect is rising in the city. A new corner has been added to your stuff. So we just got that new corner, right? No, not here. I got that little label that just popped up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. These guys have joined. I didn't have any way of expanding into these, but they have just joined me. They're just here now. This was the gap in my territory. And they've just decided, you know what? We're surrounded. We might as well join. I guess. Cool. That's cool. That means I can extort. So that's what we're going to do. I wonder who would collect. Which front would collect if I was extorting these guys? Because I didn't have any fronts that could expand to these things. I have to figure that out, I guess. All right, cool. Well, new things happening. Now, I want to come over to Stanley really quick. And actually, before we do this, Bessie's got a promotion too. Probably should take a look at that. Winemaking 4, holy shit, yes. We're just going to keep giving her that one special skill. And she's just going to keep churning out more and more brick wine. The more and more we go, it's gonna be nuts. I wish I could have more expansions here. Yeah. Well, she's in, right? Yeah, Bessie the Bomb. She's in. She's got brick wine level 4 now. Wild. Just wild. Still 7 turns. I wish I could churn that into 6 turns. That would be huge for me if I could do that in 6 turns, because that's how our speakeasies working too. Is with that. Speaking of which, my speakeasy here, right? Come over here, right? We're selling 66 and 39 every 6 turns, right? If we look at what we've got in here, this is doing really well. We have $1,400 in here. We need to be, I want to say we need to be constantly collecting money from this location, but at the same time, I'm kind of okay with the cash sitting in here. It's like, again, diversification, another place where we have cash sitting around, right? I'm kind of okay with that. We do, however, want to provide cash over here to open up these buildings and such. And so I need to make sure I'm doing this with the right person. I would like Angelica, right, to eventually be our accountant. That's what I want to do. So let's take a look really quick. I don't remember. That's why I'm doing this. So the accountant needs to expansions, upgrades, built 6. Okay. So like my mom's going to be my accountant. I just like the idea of my mom being my accountant. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Booze sold is 500. Booze produced 1,000. Well, she's going to have the booze sold easy. The expansion stuff is going to happen pretty quickly too, but we're going to need to get her in a production facility in order for her to produce things. So what we'll do for this, in this case, is we're going to have Angelica come over here, and she's going to manage our homebrew operation that we're going to have over in this new building, because we learned about that building, and that's why we need to get $5,000 over here. So let's look at doing that. And I don't know whether or not opening the building, like getting that arrangement, is what we're looking for here. But the accountant's job, part of the accountant's job, is to expand and give us much cheaper expansions. We need cheaper expansions. So I need to get her experience, of course, but I also need to get her experience, if you will, like XP, sure, but also she needs to do the other things and have experience doing those things. Okay, so I guess the first thing to do here, kind of want to ask this guy, like, what's going on with the corner here? It's taking a while to get this corner. You know? Do you anybody buying or selling what I need? Yeah, I'm glad you're sticking with winemaking. In fact, I think I know someone who can help. Sister Alessia. Okay. That's going to be one of our corners too. Okay, tell you what, you got 2 favors here, and we're going to have more favors for this guy too. Let's burn one of them to get a contact like that. And then we now have Prairie Bricklayers who is going to be buying counterfeit wine from us as well. We can also buy bricks here, which is great for our expansions that we're going to have later on. All right, cool. I need to get money to her. So let's say Scarface Nikitin over here. No longer Marjorie. Marjorie is dead. Been replaced by Scarface. She's basically our female 1920s bootlegger equivalent to Darth Vader. Okay? Anakin is dead. Long live the Empire. All right, so how about we go... where in the world did Charlie go? Just hit 1. Double tap 1. Oh, he's over here. I went over here and I wanted to see what new businesses were over here. And also, do you have any cars while I'm here? 2-door passenger car. Okay. No big deal. But we have another place where we can purchase fruit. Still no sugar. Working on that. And then we also have another place where we can buy grapes. But again, still no sugar. I have not found a single source of sugar in this entire freaking city. It's annoying. Yeah? No sugar anywhere. It is... Fruit wine would be so profitable here too. It's just I can't make it yet. All right, so let's go get money. We're gonna head on over here. Got so much movement. We're gonna have you. Well, no, I need someone else to open I want someone else to make this deal, right? So that's not what I want. I don't want Charlie doing this. Yeah, never mind. I don't want Charlie doing this. In fact, I need Angelica to be doing it too. I wish I could maybe put... Can I put Charlie in here as a manager for the speakeasy? Can he do that? Let's see. If I remove you from this building, all right, and I remove Charlie from the vehicle, which is weird, but let's do that. Can I make you... The boss cannot be assigned to manage a building. All right, well, I mean, had to know. Let's take, temporarily we can have Scarface do this. We don't need her doing anything right now. So I think temporarily we'll have Scarface manage the building. That's okay. Let's get Angelica in a car. And she's automatically teleported over here too. And so we'll have Angelica come over here and she's going to grab all the cash. But she also has all of her movement this turn now too. So we can bring her all the way over here. Let's grab the cash that's inside the speakeasy. It doesn't need to be in there anymore. We'll keep like $11 in there. It's fine. Come back over here. All right. You only got 5 movement left. So, we're going to have to do something about that. But I don't know if this counts as an expansion because we're really just learning about a building at this point and trying to get it. But I'd rather try it out and have her do this if we can. Is there a key combination that let me do $1,000 at a time? It'd be nice to have that. Anyway, she's also got the rifle on her too, so just in case she runs into trouble. Well, you're going to go outside the territory, but you can actually get all the way over there now. Nice. Okay, cool. That's the maximum distance she can drive. Let's talk to our central packers here. And we are looking for a building. Oh, yeah? Tell me about this plan of yours. So Webster's Auto Repair. And again, they produce stoneware crocs. Stoneware crocs. Whew. Bit of a slip there, huh? And small bottles is what they do. That's wild. So I like this idea. Let's make it happen. They want $45,300. Okay. That's less than what they said before, isn't it? I feel like that's lower than what they said before. Maybe it has to do with opinion. Does that take care of does that bring the price down? Either way, it's fine. Let's just go ahead and do it. The building in your territory is now under your crew's control. Time to expand operations. Great. This also gets us an extra person that we can bring in, okay? Which is great. And we also have Angelica Pryor. We could take this car and, well, I could dump this money in here because it is our location, but it's also kind of forward. We're kind of getting to the point where it's really forward towards our opponent. There are other groups that are in between us. That's fine. And we do have the police officer in this area. But, yeah, I kind of don't want to do this go over this. I want to verify really quick that you do produce these. Yeah, 10 and 20 every 8 turns. It's beautiful. I love it. especially the bottles, because I want to make things like do things with bottles too. So if we're going to do this, we might as well hit the quests as well. So we need to have homemade booze. It says ×1 backroom homebrew, garage homemade beer operation, improved homebrew operation in your building. So any one of those 3 can satisfy this. So if we were going to do the backroom homebrew, we need 10 malt and 50 crocks every 4 turns. That's a pretty intense amount of crocks. The fact that this place makes that many, like makes the crocks is going to be really helpful there, but that's still a lot. Can we do backroom home beer bootlegger? No, that's the bootlegger. I need the need to be able to create it. Oh, so I think maybe we don't have the research, the skills necessary to do the garage homebrew or whatever, right? But with the bottles, and it'd be so nice to be able to do something like this instead. Making fruit wine would be much more profitable, and then we could utilize those bottles. But it's okay. We'll have to just constantly pull bottles out of here, I guess. So the backroom homebrew is what I'm looking for here. It's just a lot of crocks. We need $600. We need 4 lumber. All right, so I looked at the encyclopedia and stuff, and there is a way to do, just like we're doing with wine, there's a way to do it to where we can make beer directly from barley. But we do not have that skill. And going through the list of skills my crew has, all we really have is the ability to do that backroom brewery, the one that we were going to do here anyway. So that's all I have to do here. So we're going to do that. And there's also, I looked at the list, there's also nobody that's out there that's wanting to teach me that. We can always adapt this later into something else. Maybe we can get it to where we can make it directly from barley. I think that'd be great, because that one utilizes bottles to do it instead of the crocks. We need to have a lot of crocks for this, but this is what we want to do. $600 and 4 lumber makes this building happen there, which is great. Now the other thing I can do, and this is what they've been telling me in the comments there, is I want to look at my crew list, and there should now be people who are looking to join my crew here. So there's a lot of people in this list, and I can go through each of their skills and see which ones I want. Or I can, of course, go and find the individual things that I'm looking for. So in this case, I'd be looking for someone to run my home brew, the brewery, right? So for that, I would want someone who is organized. I would want somebody who's hardworking, etc. So we have hardworking, organized. This person's nervous, always looking for over his shoulder, always worried, but they're not always wrong. They'll help keep the cops from prying too much. I like that, actually. We're pretty forward here, too. I like that. Is there anyone that has a skill that's better than that for me? Okay. I mean, short, maybe, but probably not. Friendly is not really something I need for this particular business. So, yeah, I think nervous is pretty good. This is Bill Bowman. Well, I mean, Bill Bowman's right over here. This person knows Bill. So we should go to this person and see about getting that person. He's also in our territory. And last I checked, June Bowman, she's not really all that happy with us, but we have 3 favors. So tell you what, why don't we head over here, see about expanding our enterprise with nope, not that. Here we go. Person hire for my crew. Here we go. Tell me more about Bill. Organized, nervous, hardworking. Sounds great. Let's do it. Bill is now a part of our organization. So that's much easier than what I was doing before, which is like going around saying, who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? That's much easiher. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm like, this is a game that has a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of interfaces and tools. And when you're playing as many games at a time as I am, sometimes you just don't know these things. I still don't know whether there's just the same thing I just did. Is there still a drop down somewhere? I mean, it tells me learnable skills, people that might want to work for me. Fronts and territory does not tell me places and buildings that are available, and I can look through and see which ones are available and which ones will, what they produce and all that stuff, right? They don't have that. Controlled buildings is a thing, but it doesn't tell me like potential buildings. That doesn't happen. So I'd have to talk to this person in order to know that. I could use a building. What is it? Yeah, Lily Coffee and Tea, which, I mean, we're going to need buildings anyway at some point. I'm going to have to bite the bullet, like I said in the previous video. I'm going to have to bite the bullet at some point and get some of these buildings so that I can, you know, make stuff from them. Where, just hypothetically, or not hypothetically, we really need it. Who sells malt? Okay, we need to get her out of the way. Margaret Brown needs to be gone. And because I'm going to need as much malt as I can possibly get. I need all the malt possible. And we don't have a whole lot of locations. I believe there's only 3 that we know of right now. It's here, here, and here. And this one is not only not in our territory, but it's in hers. So the extra supply of malt, especially given its proximity to where it's going to be used, is going to be really valuable to me. So I need to get rid of her, Margaret Brown. And you know what? I got people for that. All right, I can get Margaret. I can get Scarface, not Marjorie. I can get Scarface over here to do that, probably. So Bill Bowman is hanging out over there. We're gonna want you over here, Bill. So let's put Bill. We can have you manage this. We want Bill to be the manager of this place. Not this. Whoa, we have 2 Bill Bowmans. Oh right, the guy driving around, his name is also Bill Bowman. That's going to be very confusing. Can we change your name? Bill Bowman? Bill Bowman the second. Can we change your name? Oh, please tell me there's a way to change people's names. Let me go through this. Well, I don't see a way to do this. I don't see a way to change people's names, unfortunately. So we're just going to have 2 Bill Bowmans. It's just the way it'll be. Angelica is going to be producing over here. Okay. So I'm going to put her in here. So Bill's going to have to take the car, I guess. So what we want to do is we want to take Angelica off of the vehicle. And we're going to put her as the manager of this building. And now, when we do our expansions, it'll be her doing the expansion. All right. This vehicle has $470 in it. So we should probably put somebody in it. I think so. Bill, you get the car. There you go. Man, you look pretty close to, like, you look very similar to the other Bill Bowman, too. It's going to be really confusing. I mean, eventually you're going to be operating this, so it's not that bad, but yeah. So, Bill, you're going to put all the money in here. That's $470. And then we're going to need lumber, correct? Is that the only thing left? It's new operation. Yep. We're going to set up. Actually, I think this actually doesn't count as Bill doing it, right? I'm actually kind of confused on how this works. If I make something out of this, is it Angelica doing it? Is she getting credit for it, or is Bill getting credit for it? Because I'm accessing the building with Bill. You know? Tell you what we can do instead. Let's just do this, just to make sure. I need to go to my Let's go. Just take Bill off of the car. Now that he's put the money in there, take the Bill off the car. Take Angelica out of this. Put Angelica back in the vehicle. All right, and then we'll manage this with her, and then we'll establish the organization or the operation with her, and see if that actually does anything for us. But I'm gonna need to provide lumber into this building. We happen to have. This is an industrial area. We happen to have places nearby, certainly, that we could buy wood from. Here's one. Stanley, do you have any money? Stanley, you got any money? You got $50. I don't know if that's enough to buy 4 stacks of lumber here, but we're going to try it. Let's go lumber. $30 a crate. Okay, well, that's not enough. Hey, you got any lumber over here in our wonderful big storage facility? We got any lumber here? No. And in fact, this place is not producing anything right now because it's full. Well, I guess I must have emptied it out enough because it's doing it here. It was telling me that because it had enough crowbar, I had too many crowbars, and because of that, it wasn't going to produce anymore. So I wanted to, yeah, I was happy with that because it's like you're not going to fill up my storage and things I don't need. But we had 12 movement here with Charlie. Let's have you with the money from here. We'll take $180 out of here. We'll come over to this location in our territory. Whoops. We'll buy the lumber at a discount. Thank you much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy that. Head on in here. I'm not sure why you go around that way. Is it actually less corners to do that? Oh, it's because, okay, you have to take 3 movement to go through her territory. It's not one movement to go through there. That's why. As soon as she's out of the picture, this is our route. So that's fine. All right. So I want to access this with you. Put the lumber in there. All right. Then we'll just stick the money in there too. That's fine. Then we swap back to Angelica. Have Angelica interact with this building. Then you are going to send up the homebrew operation. Oh, I need $600 in here. I thought it was 400. Why did I think it was 400? Brain? What a brain failure. You know what? It's fine. Stanley's got the extra cash. No, not that. This. Stanley's got the extra cash. There, $604. By all means, Angelica, whenever you're ready, let's make this happen. Okay, yep, and go. So Angelica prompted this. So I'm hoping that gives her credit for it. Now I'm going to take her out of this car. Right there. And I'm going to assign her to the building. And now she is here at the Boulevard Tire and Brake Service, which is actually just a front for our new homebrew op. Which, for some reason, this tire and brake service creates stoneware Crocs and bottles. I don't know why. And then right next to it, we have our bottle return, which we will just keep pumping into here. And as soon as we can actually make stuff with bottles, that'd be great. It's going to get upgraded. We're going to intend on this place being upgraded, and then we don't have to keep, providing Crocs for it. Let's take the brick wine out of it. We want to give this to somebody else, though. Let's give this to our other Bill Bowman. I really don't want to give it to the other Bill Bowman, but we're going to give it to the other Bill Bowman for now. So the other Bill Bowman will go ahead and take the brick wine out of here, and might as well take the homemade beer out of here. And if you can, I guess we'll pull the bottles out and send it to storage. But we're going to want to sell the homemade brew to somebody. Here's got corn syrup. We can buy Crocs from these guys. Yeah? We probably have a lot of people around here that can... Yeah. I mean... Yeah, the front operation. We can buy Crocs from the front. Can I just have you guys do this for me? So I don't have to do it. Can I just say, hey, can you kindly, send the Crocs next door whenever you get them? Be great. There's enough locations nearby in our territory here too. 1, 2, 3 places that will be in our territory that will give us Crocs here. But then obviously these guys right here also do it too. We do not purchase enough Crocs right now to completely take away the supply from our providers. So all we need to do is set up delivery routes, which unfortunately is what the other Bill Bowman's going to do. We're going to have 2 Bill Bowmans in the area doing deliveries automated, which is not great, but it is going to have to be the way it is. Okay. He's also in a kind of a destroyed car right now. It's not destroyed per se, but it's not great. And unfortunately, the tire and brake service is not going to fix our car. It's a little weird. So we're going to have to find some place that'll fix our car in our territory right here. These guys will do it. This will eventually be in our territory anyway. We don't have a great relationship here, but hey, I need you to fix my vehicle. If you need to tune up. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I'm already confused. You see, this is the problem. It's the other Bill Bowman that has the damage to the car. It's not this one. I'm looking down here. I'm saying, oh, look, we got damage. No. This Bill Bowman's fine. The other Bill Bowman. That's really unfortunate that they have the same name. Man. It is what it is. It's fine. Okay, so just letting it play on here, I decided to take Stanley and talk to this guy because I noticed I had 4 favors available. And I decided to use the favor to, do you know anybody that's, got the stuff that I need or whatever? And he pointed me to, well, he said Stuart. He's pointing me to somebody here. So I said, okay. And it grabbed this guy, right? So now I know this guy, Leonard's Cafe. I guess it's his friend Leonard. Okay, so I was talking to Clarence. Anyway, this territory is in the Schneider outfit. There's another outfit here. And to make it even more confusing, it's the same color as this outfit. Ugh. Seriously, there are so many colors available in the world. You could make them different. In any case, the Schneider outfit seems to be, well, in pieces. But now we know that there's another outfit on this side. So, yeah, it's not great. I mean, I'm kind of motivated to claim this area just to really lock down passage. But there's still a bridge here and here. It would be very expensive to lock down this whole area, assuming there's no other outfit on this side. I don't even know that yet. I probably should get to exploring over here just to see what we're up against. But we now have 2 outfits that we know of. And, well, this is kind of a problem. Now, this area over here, though, Sweet Stewart Canadian Delights, they will buy a lot of different stuff from us, including our counterfeit wine. So we have a lot of options here as far as, like, selling this. But we're not having any issues selling. It's the buying. It's the making. That's the problem right now. So anyway, yeah, I just randomly decided to take Stuart that direction and use some of his action points on, making progress for things, because I don't like ending turns with people, having action points remaining. But apparently that's it. And we've met some extra troublemakers and stuff as well. But the Schneider outfit is here. Arthur Schneider. And they obviously don't like the look of me. All right. But hey, maybe we can work together, Schneiders. Maybe if I walk over there, maybe I can talk to the leader and we can make a deal. Yeah, make friends with this outfit. And then that way, us 2 together will take down these guys. And then I don't have to worry about them anymore, the ones that are close to me. Right? I think you guys are far enough away from me to where we can coexist just fine. We could do just fine. Especially since I want to go this way. And I want to go that way along the river. And you guys are, you're fine. Whatever. You stick to over here and you're good. All right? Different precincts and everything. So, yeah. All right, then. So, somebody would like to make me an offer for a reward. I missed that part before. Apparently, June has a potential reward of some kind. We'll have to go over there and talk to her about that award. Oh? What was that? Red flash. A new corner now acknowledges that you and your crew are in charge around here. Sweet. Also, later that day, you discover someone left a package at your front door, some dead fish wrapped in newspaper. You get a feeling you might have made an enemy recently. Yeah, well, I mean, I met a new outfit. I don't think I really, made much of an enemy necessarily, but this guy's eager for a fight, Actually, no, his opinion of me is a +10. They're distant family, but they're family. Ah, okay. Okay. Fine. And then you? You're the -5, but 15. But there's only 5 turns remaining in that. So we might be able to work with these guys. I'm going to see if we can work with these guys. And then together, as an alliance on this side of the map, right? And this is the edge of the map. We could take down these guys. That'd be great. They're expanding faster than these guys are, and these guys are kind of all over the place. But to be fair, this area also is pretty wide open. But you could still take all this. I'm not sure. Maybe you did. I don't think you did, though, because I would see it as red. Like, I never searched over here before, and I can still see it's red. So I don't think you actually have this corner. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on here. We got this area here, which is now a part of our place. Okay, this is a place that we now own, and we need to provide stonework crocks here. So I think we get Bill Bowman. Oh God, the other Bill Bowman is on this side now. Of course, because his delivery route takes him over here. It does. It takes him over on this side. What is your route, Bill? Tell me where you're going right now. You're going all the way over here to sell the counterfeit wine, of course. And then over here. So we're like right on the edge of that territory. How did we not see these guys before? They must have just claimed these things. I think that's how it went. They must have just did this. This is the front right here. Yeah, they made a front here. They expanded here. They can't get here and here because of these two. So we might see them fighting these two to take that territory, and then I can swoop in and maybe get their, the safe houses and stuff again. And then apparently they can probably get this one now. But this corner is not at risk unless they make another front this close. So there is that. Now, if I wanted to see, just because there's new territory revealed, I'm wondering if it's going to show me sugar. Anything? No. I mean, it's going to show me question marks and stuff over here. So, like, maybe. But so far, no. There's a lot of stuff here I need to figure out and find. So maybe we'll take Stanley and go over there. I know you're not liking me jumping into your territory like this, but I just need to know if any of these people will sell sugar. I'll leave your safe house alone. Don't worry. I'm not going to reveal it or anything, all right? I just want to see. Nobody's doing sugar? Okay. Well, I need to get out of there now, Stanley. There you go. And maybe not... Don't stop inside their territory either. Just kind of stay... let's stay friends, all right? Stay friendly. Wait, you got a gun, right? You got the Thompson machine gun. We're good. This person, probably not. And maybe we can have Catherine, rough these guys up to, spark their interest in coming on over here to start a fight. And if we can do that, maybe then they'll be weakened and we can take them out then. But then that's like not making friends. That's making enemies. But that's Stanley's thing. He's going to be my tough guy. So, I mean, whatever. Enforcer's got to do what the enforcer's got to enforce, What good is an enforcer that doesn't enforce? I was also told in the comments that to maintain good relationships with these cops, you need to periodically tell them that they're doing a good job. I had no idea that was a thing, but apparently we do. So I need to say, you're making this precinct safer. All right. So here's their opinion of me. All right. It's currently sitting at 68. And if I just say, hey, you're making the precinct safer, good job. Now it's a 73, right? They enjoyed your words of appreciation. And there's only 2 turns remaining in that. So, like, I get it. That's what you have to do. But you have to do it, not all the time. You got to do it within 2 turns of you refreshing this bribe. Because it only lasts 2 turns. All right? So, to those who told me to do that, thank you. But, like, I'm going to have to, set an alarm on my watch or something for that? Like, how am I going to do that? I don't know. Like, Wallace here paid off till the 12th. All right. Sure. I'll just go hunt him down. Now, I actually don't think I need to hunt him down. I think I can just go to the precinct because I know where his precinct is, right? I think it might be this one. This is Arnold Harris's. Okay, so maybe I can go... Well, okay, the thing is, I can't tell him he's doing a good job at his precinct. I got to actually go to him. So telling him he's doing a good job isn't going to matter. But it matters more for Joyce because she's the one that's just constantly low all the time. That -5 that's hitting with personality quirks. And that's not going away. So we're going to lose 30 when the bribe goes away, right? And then they recently gave you a weapon or whatever. There's 13 turns on that. And then they heard word you can be counted on. There's 14 turns on that. But otherwise, we would have a negative opinion of her. She is just constantly hard to please. So getting that extra +5 would be helpful. But just look at what we have for the math here, right? When this donation ends, we're basically looking at a +7. All right? That's it. Just 7 is all that's left. And that's only on the turn. If I go another turn, well, now we're only at 2. And if I let it go another turn from there, we're at -3. No amount of "you're doing a great job, officer" is going to correct that. So to get her happy, I'm still going to need to burn favors. Ugh. That's gross. It's gross. But I might as well do what I can, right? Hey. Wait a minute. Thank you for your modest precinct safer. Have a good day. Okay, well, I guess I can't even do it. Yeah. Now it's a 42. It's always been 42. But I can't say it to her even. So I have to wait until it's close to... All right. Apparently that's the way it is. Nikitin, you got any leads on interesting goods? All right. So we're going to get bottle labels. Ooh, 24 boxes of bottle labels for $165. That seems worth it. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be using them. So, okay. Let me see. Foxy, what do you got on money on you? You got $870 in your vehicle. All right, I'm just going to take a real quick deviation. Ooh, you know, probably should have... No, I need to put it in a building I own, so it's fine. Real quick deviation. I'm just going to go like this so I have the money over there. It's fine. Just going to do that with you real quick. Carry on. I'll come back over here. Probably not going to be able to go to her this turn. 6 movement. I might get there. Let's get, you know, a few $100s on me so I can actually do business with people. I'm 1 tile away, or I'm 1 movement away, and I think it's probably only because it costs more to go in there. If it didn't cost more to go in there, then I might have been fine. Oh well. Well, other Bill Bowman. When you got to bring stuff. There. Let's go ahead and bring some malt syrup over there, because we're going to need to do that. And then we're going to need you to go and buy malt syrup. So let's take a trip over to the counter here, the purple counter. We're going to take a few $100s on you. And we probably should set up a delivery route for malt syrup. But for now, we just have 2 sources that are nearby that we could dip into here. I would like to buy malt syrup for a discount, please. And I'd like to buy all you got, or at least all I can hold. So that's actually pretty cheap. Malt syrup is not expensive. It's good to know, because we can make that happen. I mean, I'm sure the homemade brew is not that expensive either. So probably all equals out. Dropping off envelopes. Yeah. So expand your storerooms a little bit. Help me out with some materials from your other connections. That might be... I mean, barrels and bricks are pretty easy to give you, but I already have a great relationship with you, and like, I don't need it yet. I can just keep selling you beer later too. How about my my vehicle? Do you have one for me? Huh? 2-door passenger car. All right. So we're over here at this new corner. And I couldn't get a good relationship with this person here. So I burned a favor from these guys, from this person. Actually, the only favor I had with Frederick here. To get a good word with Mildred. So now I've got 2 favors with Mildred. I didn't expect to get the 2, but I did get the 2 favors here. I'm going to burn one of these favors to get an in with the person who owns this hotel. Because this hotel has the potential, anyway, to buy 5 different products, and I have no idea what they want to buy. So I'm going to burn a favor over here to try to make a good relationship with the person who's at this hotel. And we're going to see whether or not, so they like more advanced products, right? Potentially here, we could get in with more advanced things, and there's a skill that might be of use to us. Maybe we could learn a little thing, like learn a thing or two about maybe what it takes to brew better, right? Now we have no action points with you. So other Bill Bowman. Nope, no action points with you either, or no movement with you. Fine. I think I pretty much exhausted this turn then. We'll go next. But now it's February 21st. I got to pay off the cop. See, he's not paid off anymore. So we're going to bring that money over to him now. I don't know how much he's going to ask for, but I'm sitting on this corner hoping that the money's good here. And indeed it is. So why don't we go ahead and get like 600. Let's just bring 700 bucks over with us just in case it's expensive. And our cop friend is right over here. So we're just going to pull on up here. Hello, cop friend. I would love the opportunity to show you my appreciation once more. And you want $383. Thank you very much. We'll keep you on the payroll. That's great. I can go ahead and get... Yeah, you don't really have a whole lot of stuff here. I've already gotten this stuff, so that's fine. Whatever, we'll do that. And then thank you for making the precinct safer. Hey, by the way, we got 3 favors now. You wouldn't happen to, have an in with the Federal Bureau of Prohibition, right? Yeah, cool. We're going to ask you to go after these guys. Exactly, because we're at war with these guys. And so now we're going to have our federal friends go in at them again. And the thing about this, right? 1, it really slows them down. Their stuff just keeps getting raided. But the other thing I read, and I don't know how true it is, But the Federal Bureau of Prohibition only raids at one place at a time. They only go to one place at a time. So if I'm sending them, and again, I don't know how true that is. That's just like a forum rest, right? If I'm sending them to my opponents, they cannot simultaneously send them to me because they're already occupied going to them. So if I just keep sending them over here, it should weaken these guys. It should, raid their stuff, take their stuff. It should have a harder time with becoming a force that's actually a threat to me. And on top of that, it prevents them from sending the Federal Bureau to me. I believe that's how that goes, just based on forums, man. So it may not be true, but I'm going to keep sending them over there because they are, they're a pain in the butt. I want them gone. They're not a pain in the butt. They're a potential pain in the butt, and I want them gone. All right, cool. So we're going to burn that favor and have that happen. Charlie, I want you to come back over to our wine op here. We need to get... So I already paid, by the way, June. I did it during the cut, but I read... We read what it was going to be, right? We gave her $165, and then she's going to give us the bottle, the labels. A whole bunch of labels for like way less than I could buy them for myself, right? I already gave her the money, so the receiving of the labels is something later. And we already did that, so that's good. We did that, that's good. And then we tipped him off about this place over here, this mysterious question mark. Yes. I don't know what's over there. We should check it out. So we'll have that rated again and see what that's all about there. But we want to come over to our new place, check in on it. It's still 8 turns until that produces this. But this is 2 turns away. On this, though, we're going to need the malt syrup to be here. All right. And we don't have any in this area. And the malt syrup is actually not available. The closest place is right here. So I need to bring malt syrup over there, basically. So let's see. If I can go with $322 should be plenty, but I don't have a big vehicle. That's the problem. I need a bigger vehicle. And these guys may not even have any more left because I did buy them out. Oh, they have 11. Okay. So we're going to bring this malt right on over here next to other Bill Bowman. And we're going to make... we're going to make sure that this place has 18 malt syrup. There it is. I'm also going to drop off a bunch of dollars because, and, well, again, I don't know whether this counts as Angelica doing the upgrades or if it counts as Charlie doing them. I wish that was more... I wish that was more blatant. I believe it counts as Angelica doing them because I've never had Bessie in a car doing upgrades, and it's given her credit for them. So I think it's Angelica doing them, even though it's Charlie, looking at this. Chatterbox is looking at this. So in any case, I'm gonna go here. We got steam sanitizer and production tracking. Now I love to get production tracking. That'd be great. It's actually pretty cheap, but I have to have someone who's intelligent, hardworking, organized in here in order to do that. So I still need to bring somebody else over to the side. Probably Marjorie. Sorry, Scarface. We'll come on over here and probably do that. But we can at least do this part, which isn't going to increase by 10%. We have a manager and everything there. So we'll go ahead and install this. And now what I'm hoping I see, and maybe it takes a turn or two to check it out, but what I'm hoping I see is Angelica now has 3 built upgrades. Okay, so she got credit for making the brewery. So that was a good thing. Having her in the car, no manager in the building, and then I say make this. She got credit for that. Good to know. And then she also got credit previously for upgrading the speakeasy while she was in it. So that's her second one. And then now the third one is doing this one here. That's the one she got credit for now. So we just need her to do this one. That's 4. Then I can send her back over to the speakeasy 5, 6. And then that's fine on that one. Because the speakeasy has, I think, only 1 upgrade right now, right? Yeah, only 1 upgrade. And then we're not going to use this one because this is already fully upgraded as far as I know. So we'll have her do these 2 expansion slots later when they're ready. Trapdoor's ready right now, as is old-time glassware. So I can do both of them, or either of them. I don't think I could do both. I can do both. Yeah, I can do both. There's enough money in there. Man, this place makes money. There's 229 brick wine in here. Okay. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe you are delivering it just a wee bit fast. You don't need to deliver quite that much, turns out. So let's deliver it to some of our other esteemed customers. I'm going to say that you don't drop off as much as possible over here. Instead, why don't you drop off, let's say, a quantity. We'll say that you drop off every trip. Let's say you drop off, I don't know, man, 50. Let's just go with 50, all right? So we'll say you drop off 50 instead of all of above, because otherwise you're going to pull in. Like, if you pull into this at the end of your route and this thing generates, right, what you're going to do is you're going to fill up with 120 of it and you're going to dump it in here. And then you're going to go around again, and there's no way this place is going to sell. They're not going to sell 120 that many turns. So this is just going to get full, which is fine. It means we're not going to be short of things to sell here, but there's already 229 in this building, and we're only selling 66 every 6 turns. So we have supply. So we're going to end up, I think, just capping that at 50 just so that doesn't happen anymore. And then that should allow us to get more money from customers around while we're doing it instead. And then Bill's going to probably do the same thing, although we're not super full on the counterfeit wine. Yeah, we have 20.2. We're not full on that. We can keep delivering on that, but that's a lot of cash in there for now. All right, I got Bill Bowman 2.0 and Stanley over here near the enemy territory. And we're just going to quickly head on in here and just see what's going on inside this territory. Here we go. And we're going to keep both of these guys in here, right? We got the Winchester rifle and the Tommy gun with us right now. We're going to stay right together. And if anybody attacks us, we got twice the power here. Okay, so I think Mr. Bowman has more right here. So this is the front for this outfit. And we're going to come on over here and just check this out, I think, with Stanley. This is someone else's front. They've recently done business with another outfit. All right, so Stanley's going to come in here. And we're going to say, hey, a little birdie told me that you're running a front here, helping this other outfit. Maybe I am, maybe not. What's it to you, right? We need you to stop it. It's becoming a nuisance and getting in the way of our plans, all right? Now, this person is unkind, quiet, and irreverent. So, I mean, she has increased combat effectiveness, but I don't think that that's really gonna matter in this particular engagement. I'm gonna go ahead and say I need her to stop it. Are you out of your mind? This outfit will destroy me. I have to protect my business. All right, I could say, what if I told you that you won't have much left to protect if you refuse this offer? What I'd like to do is bribe her. And I need $1,000 cash. Yeah. What if I told you that I'm carrying an envelope with $1,000 and your name on it? We could bribe her. If we bribe, she could then not be their front anymore, huh? And then they would lose all the businesses in this area. That would probably be a pretty big hit, I would think. I would think anyway, right? So we could look at maybe doing that, all right? But I'm going to leave these guys here right now. And in fact, I think maybe... Bill, what you got? 4? Yeah, so we can't explore anything else. So we're going to leave these guys right here just in case these guys want to mess with us. But I need to bring money over there. So that's the next task, is to come on over here and actually maybe since they both have movement. Yeah, they still have some movement. Okay, Stanley. Okay, you can't go back even. Yeah, because it costs more to move in this area. I see. Okay, we'll leave you alone just like that then. Stanley, you're just going to stay right here. So if they come over here to mess with us, then that will be it'll be interesting because I don't even know if we're going to be able to survive it or not. But I need to get Charlie over there too. He's got a rifle as well, but we need to get $1,000. So you got 21 movement on you. We're just going to bring you over there. The leader of the gang is going to head on over there too. And I'm going to bring, $1,000 over here. Now, before I do this, I need to see really quick, what about, is bribing a thing? Businesses extorted, people threatened. Okay, so I mean, I kind of have to threaten people, but maybe I already did. Is that count as a threat already? I'd like her to stop it, or no? Where's Stanley? People threatened one person, so I guess that counts. Okay, it must have said threaten on it, and I just didn't see it. I don't remember seeing it. We'll bring Charlie over here. Now, how much movement can I get myself to be right there this turn? I got 7 movement. I think so. Yeah. So we can get there this turn, and I can give this person... Again, I don't think bribing is part of these outfit things. No. And I'm seeing no on the bribe. So we can do this with me, and I'm not like missing an opportunity or anything. So, hey, shut down that front of yours. I'd like a bribe, huh? What if I told you that I'm carrying an envelope with $1,000 in your name on it? That's... it says, convince a front controlled by a rival outfit to shut down. That's what we just did. Cool. So, like, that's a lot of money. I can help my family so much. That's a deal. Good. Then we're in agreement. Shut down your front, but don't go anywhere. You may be useful to me yet. There we go. Okay, so they lost the front. They don't have it anymore. But this territory is still claimed. Might be because, well, it says there's somebody sold this front, but they lost this, and they lost this. They're losing these corners, which is great. What I suspect maybe happened is that they have this as a front, right? And then this territory here, maybe they expanded, and then this one became a front from that point, and then they got these two. That might have been what happened. So like this corner is being managed by a different front somewhere. I'm just spitballing here. But with one movement on each of these guys, can I get outside the territory now? Stanley, go. You can. So now that this is no longer the enemy territory, we can proceed to come on back here. So technically we are out of their territory now, but they apparently don't have this anymore. Even though this corner is still theirs. That's unfortunate, but the corner is still theirs. So we're taking territory away from them and sending the feds on their ass. And if he wants to come fight, there's 3 of us here now, all with very good weapons. So I'm okay with it. The front managed by the I don't know how you say the name, but I'm gonna go with Kowalczyk. If I'm legitimately trying this, it's gonna be the Kowalczyk outfit. Has mysteriously gone out of business. This presents an opportunity for someone else to get in on their former territory. Yeah, I mean it does. I kind of, wanted their former territory, but I wanted this corner gone so I could maybe take that corner, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so that takes care of that. We go one more turn, and we should now have... Oh, here we go. Gaining renown. Bill Bowman. This is the delivery Bill Bowman, not... This is the silver tongue Bill Bowman. That's not bad. Scary. Now we can change his name, right? Now it's not 2 Bill Bowmans. Now he's got a different name. Why don't we call him Livewire? Man, this game really likes to say Scarface, doesn't it? Okay, so I was trying to figure out like nicknames that go with a B, and I'm coming up with like a backstory here, and I'm thinking, you know what? This guy here, he's always, whenever we get together, he's always eating a lot of food. All right, he's just, for some reason, he's just got a belly. All right, this is gonna be Belly Bowman. This is the belly. You just call him the belly. Belly Bowman is now a thing, so it's kind of like Bill and Billy, but we changed Billy to Belly. I think it works. Not this guy though. It's the other guy, Belly Bowman. So now I can tell them apart at least. And then the other Bowman we'll come up with a different name for him that is more accustomed to like being a tough guy, because I think we're gonna probably put him in the front lines. Speaking of the front lines, do we want to go after him? He's right here. Is this the leader? Oh, he's -60 now. Yeah. They are well aware that we've been messing with their fronts. Oh, yeah, for sure. You sent one of theirs to the hospital. That's only got a day left. Well, we can fix that right now, can't we? I believe we have enough movement to get there and take him out for good here. Where is the leader of this faction? Is it you? You are the boss. Yeah, so if I go, let's say we get Stanley in here. Oh, but before we do this, we want to make friends with the cop that's in this precinct. So we don't want to start violence here until we're good to go. Why don't we have Charlie take his movement to reveal this? Because he's got a lot more movement. So we'll go in here and reveal these corners real quick. Yep, there we go. And now we met the Robinson crew. Okay. And we can also maybe see who these guys are. Do you guys, by heaven's sense, sell sugar? Anyone sell sugar here? No? Okay, just checking. So we'll go in, since you got all the movement, we'll do this. That's not sugar. And then I could reveal that, but I won't. We're just going to pull back. We're going to stay outside their territory, right? But we're going to stay all jammed together. And we want to find the police that are in this area, or precincts. Okay, so it looks like... it's so difficult to figure this out. It looks like it's this one. I think the dark... Again, I want to say the dark area is what we've already discovered. And then the light area is what we haven't discovered. It's possible that's this one. At least that's over here. I believe, though, just based on looking at where the precincts are located here, it makes sense that this precinct would be governing all of this. So what we'll want to do, and I may actually be able to do that with Bill Bowman. Stanley. He's got some movement. We might be able to... It's a little bit of risky here. Can we... This is 5. 3... No, it'll have to be next turn. But I want to find the cop. All right, essentially, I need to find the police officer that's in this area. Talk to them, figure out who they know and who knows them, and then get an in with them so that I can talk to them, bribe them, pay them off so that they don't come after me, and then I can take this guy down. And that way, they're not going to mess with me and try to arrest me and stuff for, like, the murder of this guy, okay? And then if I can remove this guy from the equation, then I assume his entire operation shuts down, right? But just in case, I've taken away this front. Although at least I thought I did. Yeah, they're no longer a front here. So I thought this corner was going to be gone. That's the only reason I did that. But that's how you can take front, like, territory away from your opponents, is by doing that. So now I'm just going to sit here and hope this guy comes after me. Is what I'm going to hope he does. And if he comes after me, then great. If not, we proceed with, again, trying to find the police officer in this territory. It's not going to be Arnold Harris, I'll tell you that. In the meantime, though, we now have our proper production. Yeah. The Boulevard Tire and Brake Service is officially producing homemade beer. We've made 55 crocks of it so far. But now we need to set up delivery routes, which is what I'm going to do next. As soon as I get this situation taken care of, whether it's through violence or otherwise, we can go in and we can get the second Bill Bowman. I guess it's the only Bill Bowman now. The other one's Belly. We can get Bill Bowman to start a delivery route that is centered around homemade beer. And then they'll be going around doing all these deliveries and such, bringing malt in here, bringing crocks in here, bringing the beer over here, okay, and dropping it off at the speakeasy, and then coming back with malt on the way back is probably going to be his thing. And then they also sell crocks right here. They also sell like 3 different locations here. We sell those crocks really right here. So we can make sure that all the crocks in this area are constantly funneled into here with our delivery route. And unfortunately, we don't have this area. So we're probably going to do some violence and take down Margaret. I mean, we have 3 people here. I was hoping to not do this very often, but I think we're going to do it. I think we're just going to take her down. Sorry, Margaret Brown. Take her down completely. That'll open this up for us as far as travel goes, so we don't have to take those extra movement. Because right now, if I buy the Stoneware Crocs from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get here, which isn't a huge deal. But 5 is more than 1, 2, 3, 4. It isn't that big of a deal. I might just leave her alone, man. Who knows? Maybe an opportunity will come up for that. Yeah, but it's for sure, though, it's faster if I want to go, into this area, then it's certainly faster, but I don't think it's a meaningful amount of faster. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you'll join me for the next one. Bye-bye.